What's up, everybody? So we're back out in the shop with another Shop Talk Tuesday, and in this episode we're going to be focusing on the integral bolster Kukri right here. Now, what I went ahead and did for this particular video is I went through and I edited down the whole entire live stream where I forged this. So it was about almost 3 hours of footage that I had to go through and actually change the focus on it, because if you've watched a live stream, you understand that it's in a format where it's only vertical like this. It's not horizontal like this. It's not built on a landscape. It's built on you being able to live stream on a phone. So I had to go through and focus in on the anvil the entire time, and I had to take out a few clips that were kind of grainy from the actual live stream where you couldn't really see hardly anything because it got grainy at parts. So I went ahead and edited as much of that out as possible and left y'all with all of the good quality clips. And some of y'all are going to be thinking, Eric, some of those clips are still kind of grainy. But it's all pretty good footage. It shows a lot of how we forged this. I only took a couple of pieces out of there. If you want to watch the full 3-hour live stream, of course, you could always do that. This is a condensed version where I actually forged this so you can see how I did it, and I figured that would be the great second part to this video, so you actually, or the series, so that you actually have the intro, the, you know, kind of like the time lapse or a condensed version of the forging of it, and then in the next video that we do on this, we are going to do a few steps. For one, we need to do things like drill this hole. We need to do things like starting the actual spines, the dragon scales that are going to be on here. So there's steps that you have to do in the process of doing this to be able to achieve the end result. You can't just focus on one thing. You got to do a little thing here, little thing here, a little bit here, back to here, a little bit here, grinding a thing. I'm going to be showing all of y'all throughout this series, but for right now, like I said, let's focus on the forging aspect of this, and let's kick that off right now. Now, one of the things that I wanted to mention during this particular video is, of course, this episode is sponsored by Two Bastards, Texas, Smithy, and Supply. They're the ones that supply my hammers. I used a lot of their hammers while forging this, and these are a couple of them. Got my dog head right here, and I've got my cross peen, straight peen. You see this quite a bit in this particular video whenever I'm working on the actual bolster area or drawing down the heel of the blade. Now, the cool thing about Two Bastards, Texas, Smithy, and Supply is Frank and Nita have been doing this for over 6 years, supplying not just hammers, but all kinds of tools and different things that they make, plus things that they restore. It's super awesome. You can actually call them, get in touch with them, and talk to them and figure out what you need in your shop, hammer-wise or other tool-wise. I really appreciate them. They're absolutely awesome. Frank and Nita are the Two Bastards, and they are absolutely some of my favorite people in the knife making community. I love to talk to them. Y'all will have a blast working with them. Make sure you check them out. I'm gonna have their contact info in the description below. You know, go give them a shout. Get yourself a hammer. Let's get back to the video. So that right there is how we forged this blade right here with its integral bolster having self. We did all that in that video, or technically that live stream, and that I shortened down into a video. But what we're going to be working on moving forward is, of course, the scales, the hole, the bevels, all of that stuff. And I'm going to break that stuff down for you so you can actually see it. So the next video, we're going to be focusing on getting that hole in there and then starting the actual scales. So there's different parts to doing the scales, and I'm going to get into it in that particular video, but just give you a little idea. We've got to do things like a little bit of work on the 2x72, a little bit of work with an angle grinder that's, let's see if I can get it up here. Hey, it's up there. So a little bit of work with the angle grinder, a lot of work with files, different things like that. We got to do bevels, and we got to do them in different steps and phases and intermingle them together so that you get the end result. I'm going to be explaining that stuff as we do it. So be on the lookout for that video. Plus, we are going to be live streaming a forging build this weekend, so we will have that. I know I didn't do one last weekend. We had a bunch of craziness happen with schedules and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, we'll be working on it this weekend, doing a live stream, and of course having a Shop Talk Tuesday episode where we work on this. Thank y'all for being here. If y'all would, comment down below if you like the video. Give the thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe if you haven't yet and you're still here. Y'all have an amazing day. Y'all stay safe out there, and I will catch y'all next time.